So guys, in today's video, what I want to do is jump into the laptop and show you these 4 simple steps that you can use when it comes to putting yourself in the position of being able to earn an extra source of income with the help of ChatGPT. So if you're a returning viewer of this channel, you already know that I'm someone that uses ChatGPT on a daily basis. But in today's video, I want to keep it simple. I want you guys to get a straightforward understanding of how you can use it as well. So just make sure that you stick through this video from start to finish. But I do need to say before I get into anything that you shouldn't take anything I'm going to say today as financial or business advice. Always remember that you're not realistically going to be able to watch a video like this that's 10 minutes, 15 minutes long and be able to instantly make money. You know, it doesn't really work like that. There's always going to be work and effort that's going to be required. But now that we've got that disclaimer out of the way, I'm just going to go onto the laptop, and what you need to do is type in this first prompt. This is mainly useful for those of you that might be completely confused on what type of online business you want to build. I'm a big believer in building up an online business because if you're able to earn money online, you're going to be able to work remotely. Whether you want to live in America, the UK, Dubai, wherever you want to live, you're going to be able to pick up your laptop and move. So whenever people come to me and say, Sam, I'm thinking about getting some sort of offline business, you know, maybe rent a shop near my house, I would normally recommend them to not do that, because if you're able to build up an online side hustle, you're going to be able to scale it to a decent amount of income every single week. But I'm sure that you guys get the point. That's the reason why you've clicked on this video. So what I'm going to do is just copy this prompt just like that. And I'm just going to paste it in there just like this. Now, again, just for the record, I already know what type of online business I would like to build, but this is just useful for those of you that need some sort of clarification. So I'm just going to type it in there just like this and then click on enter. Okay, great. So it's already come back with some ideas that we can choose from. And the reason why I typed in this specific prompt is because I want to know the different side hustles that mainly work well with ChatGPT. If you're able to build up an online business that you can integrate with ChatGPT, you're going to be able to kind of run it on autopilot. There's still going to be some work that you're going to have to do. But in my personal opinion, I would say the future of online business are those that are able to integrate AI when it comes to making things that much more efficient. But now that I've got these different online business options that I can choose from, I'm just going to pick one to work with for the rest of this video. Of course, you want to make sure that you pick one that you're going to be passionate about, you're going to be able to stick with. The one that I'm going to use as an example is going to be this one over here, number 12. I'm going to go over dropshipping store because this is something that I've been doing for the past few years. I know it in detail. It's something that I teach all of my students, and I've got a completely free course that can help all of you out in the description down below. But we're going to go with dropshipping store. In the next video, I may pick a different type of online business, but for this video, we're going to be going with this one. And another reason why I'm going with a dropshipping store is because I've been able to automate them with the help of ChatGPT in a number of different ways. Whether it's order fulfillment, whether it is customer service, finding products, so on and so forth. There's so many different ways that you can use AI and ChatGPT with a dropshipping business. But this now brings me on to the second prompt that I'm going to enter into ChatGPT, which is going to be, give me 20 evergreen products that sell well with a dropshipping store. And for those of you that might be confused on the term evergreen, all this means is you're looking for a product that people are searching for throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the entire year. This is definitely one of the biggest game changers for me personally, because as soon as I started selling evergreen products, that's when things completely changed. Most people end up falling for the trap of selling a trending item, which I'm not saying is a bad idea, but if you look for an item that people might be searching for certain times throughout the year, maybe it's a trending item that might be doing well for one reason or another. Yes, you may be able to earn a certain amount of income within a certain period of time, but if you're able to find an evergreen product, this is an item that you're going to be able to build a real brand on top of. So this is what I did, and this is what I teach all of my students. And I'm just going to copy this prompt and see exactly what it comes back with. So let's go back over to ChatGPT, and I'm just going to paste it in there just like that, and then click on enter. Okay, great. So I've now got all of these different options that it's coming back with. Once again, you want to make sure that you pick one that falls within a category on something that you believe that you're going to be able to continue growing. For example, with myself, even though I may consider myself to be a handsome guy, I'm not going to go with beauty and personal care because products within this category I don't really care about. So I would rather go with tech and accessories, maybe even the pet category. There's a couple other ones here that I might go with. But the one that I'm going to double check right now is going to be pet seat covers for cars. So I'm just going to, simplify it and look for a dog seat cover. So first thing that I'm going to do is just go over to Google Trends. So I'm just going to click into it just like this. Then what I'm going to do is just type in the keyword just like that and then click on explore. Okay, great. So I'm sure that you guys can instantly see that there has been an uptrend in terms of the people going on to Google to search for this search term, worldwide ever since 2015, I would say. And ever since 2015, it's definitely been an evergreen product. So what I can do with this information is now go over to a tool called AutoDS. And within AutoDS, what I'm now going to be able to do is search for the product over here. And the good thing about AutoDS is that it's got all of these different options, all of these different suppliers to choose from. So this is definitely one of the first stops that I go into when it comes to finding, all of these different suppliers that are all around the world. And because AutoDS is integrated with my different e-com stores, I could just scroll through this list and see if there's a particular product that stands out to me. But the one that I'm going to double check is this one over here. So let's just click into it. And bear in mind, guys, I'm just using this as an example, but straight away we can see on AutoDS that there has been a consistent number of people searching for this item and spending money on it as well, month after month. So if I wanted to list this product on my store, I'm going to be able to easily do it by clicking on import draft. Because AutoDS again is already connected to all of these different suppliers, all I'm going to need to do is go over to my drafts and ensure that I've updated the title, the description, as well as the images. You have to remember that AutoDS is automatically pulling the information from your chosen supplier. So you may not want to use the title as it is. So it's going to be over here within the drafts that you're going to update everything, the product page, all of the different variants, the images, so on and so forth. But yeah, for the most part, that's what goes into finding a winning product. And you can do the exact same thing, whether you want to look for 20 evergreen digital products, maybe 20 affiliate offers. There's a wide variety of different side hustles that you can start, and you're going to be able to tailor this prompt to whatever you're looking to do. But let's move on to the third step, which is that I'm now going to ask ChatGPT to give me all of the information I need when it comes to starting and scaling a successful dropshipping store. So once I've just copied it like that, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to paste the prompt in here just like this. And the main purpose for this step is just to remind you guys that you can use ChatGPT when it comes to a source of information and education. I definitely still use ChatGPT for various different things that I'm looking to do because it's going to give me everything in a step-by-step format. It's going to break it down in terms of the foundation and the planning, how to build my store, what I need to do when it comes to launching and marketing, the different options when it comes to optimizing and scaling, and just everything I need to know when it comes to building up a brand. But if you wanted a more specific, tailor-made, step-by-step process when it comes to building up a dropshipping store specifically, don't forget I've got that free course in my description down below. And even though I'm going to give you all of the information you need, the information that I wish I had from day one, you could still use it in combination with the information that ChatGPT is going to give you. Because what it's also going to be able to do is give you this roadmap or this visual step-by-step guide that you can print out, put on your wall so that you've got a clear visual representation of what you need to do. But this now brings me on to one of the final prompts that you're going to enter into ChatGPT. Once you've got your side hustle up and running, you've been able to earn a source of income from it. Maybe you're doing your side hustle alongside your full-time job and you're earning money from your job and your side hustle. What you can now do is invest that money for you to be able to earn an income passively. Again, not financial advice in any way, shape or form. I'm just sharing the things that I'm currently doing myself. So the prompt that you're going to enter is, what are the top 5 index funds to invest into for long-term growth? There's multiple different ways for you to invest your money. You can invest it into properties, you can invest it into online businesses, you can invest it into watches if you want to, but what you can also do is invest it into the stock market. There's two different ways that you can invest into the stock market. You can either do so by buying into individual companies, companies like Apple, Microsoft, Tesla, PayPal, the list goes on. Or what you can do is invest into a group of companies all at the same time. And the main point that I'm trying to get across to you with this specific prompt is that I don't want you guys to earn money from your online business, from your day job, and just leave it idle, not earning any sort of interest or any sort of appreciation. Because what's going to happen is that your money is going to be eaten up by inflation. And what that means is the same spending power that you have today isn't going to be the same spending power that you're going to have 5, maybe 10 years from now. Let's say if you're able to earn, I don't know, $10,000 from your online business. If you just leave that sitting in a standard current account, that same $10,000 that you're going to have 10 years from now isn't going to be able to buy the exact same things that it would do today. So it's always good to figure out a safe way for you to put your money to work. So what I'm personally doing is figuring out the best index funds for me to buy into. So what you could do is just copy this prompt or type this prompt into ChatGPT, just like this, and you're just going to click enter. And it should now come back with different options that you can choose from, some safe options that you still need to go away and double check if it's something that you do want to buy into or not. Let's take this one over here as an example, which is the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund. If I just copy the ticker symbol, which is VTSAX, and then go over to Google and just paste the ticker symbol in there just like this, and then click on Max, straight away you're going to be able to see that this is a index fund that has done really well over the past 20-30 years. And just because it's done well historically doesn't mean that it's going to do well, continuously, but we could just straight away see that it's maybe a safe option for us to dollar cost average into. And the way that I'm doing this is with my app called Trading 212. I found it to be super efficient because you can build a portfolio, automate it. It works really well with ChatGPT because you can get updates from ChatGPT about what's happening, what you can invest into, so on and so forth. So this is basically what I use, and it's super simple when it comes to making a brand new portfolio, because if I wanted to do it, I'm going to be able to click on add instruments, come over here to where it says most popular ETFs. And as you can see, all of the main ETFs are right here, and I'm going to be able to click into any one of them, add it to my portfolio, and consistently do it for any other ones that I want to add. But the main purpose of this video, guys, was just to get you thinking about the different possibilities of what people are doing, what's working, what's not working. You have to remember to treat videos like this as a form of education, because if you're able to consume the information and apply it to your own specific situation, making sure to be aware of all of the different risks, then you're now going to be able to take the best steps for yourself, your family, in whatever circumstances you're currently in. Now, if you enjoyed this video, you've learned anything from it, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that YouTube can let you know once a new video has been released. Don't forget to check out the description below for all the information when it comes to a 30-day trial with AutoDS if you're looking to build up your dropshipping business. If you want to sign up to Trading 212, get a completely free share, you're going to be able to do that. And if you also want to watch a recent YouTube video that I made not too long ago where I break down some of the best steps that any beginner can take when it comes to practically being able to start a side hustle using a laptop and an internet connection anywhere around the world, you're going to be able to watch that by clicking the link right there. Check that out straight after this. I'm sure it's going to help you out. It's helped out so many people already. But other than that, guys, I'll catch you on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.